If you're a human being, then you're someone who has cared about what other people have thought about you. And I'm saying this because I used to also give too many fucks about what other people had to say and had to believe about me. And I'm going to tell you guys how I overcame it in this video. So stay tuned because I'm going to get right into it right now. So back when I was in high school, I didn't really care about self-improvement and I was just living day to day. Today was today, tomorrow was tomorrow. I was just fully immersed in the moment. And while I had a lot of fun, I didn't realize that I truly could not go 20 minutes without being in the presence of someone, either on the phone or with someone else in person. I could not simply stand the idea of being alone with my thoughts. And now that I look back at it, it's a very scary place to be because I either had to be with somebody or be intoxicated. I used to have to smoke weed at nights just so I wouldn't have like complete alone time with my thoughts or play video games or go on YouTube or do something. I could not sit and just listen because my thoughts would take me other places. It would take me to, thinking about other people on social media or, should I call this person or should I, go on the hub, see what's up there, or should I do this? I wasn't able to sit alone still with my thoughts and think about what's best for me. And a lot of the reason that this happened was because I was afraid to be judged. I did not want other people to look at me different. I simply wanted just to fit in. And I didn't fit in middle school. And this is partly the reason why I believe I really wanted to fit in because it was an uncomfortable situation, a different scenario than what I was used to, having people get annoyed by me. I didn't want that anymore. I didn't realize that they were annoyed by me because they feared me. You know, the people that are annoyed by you and, they criticize you, they are your biggest fans by far. They believe in you the most because you're not afraid to go against the current. You're not afraid to walk a different path and they're afraid of what you might achieve. So they try and make you a sheep just like they are. They try and bring you on the same path they're walking, the same average path that everyone else walks. They want you to walk it too because they don't want to see you up here and be like, fuck, that was my potential. I could have had that, but I chose to be like everyone else. They do not want that, okay? They don't want that. So they will try and tell you things so that you won't succeed. But you have to understand that and go against it. Now, once you understand that people are just saying these negative ass things because they believe in your potential, then you could go onto a whole new place in your life. Because when you start to think about, hey, should I do this? And then you start doubting yourself because you're like, nah, what would this person think? Or what would my dad think? Or what would my mom say? Or what would my friends say? They might not talk to me anymore. You start to think, hold on, let me just do it, see how they react first. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead, do it. How do they react? You let them make that decision. If they want to support you, good for them. If they don't, you have to ask yourself why. Why don't they want to see me do good? Why don't they want to see me up here? I want to see me up here. Why don't they? Because they are also closed-minded and they understand the potential that you have to reach the sky and they're afraid of that. They're afraid of it, or if they mean well, if they're like your family and they truly mean well, they might simply not understand it. And if you explain it to them and they continue to not see where you're coming from, you just have to ignore them straight up. You can't always be like, yeah, I want to, it's my dream to become a professional footballer, but my dad might think this. I don't care what your dad thinks, truly. I don't care what he thinks. He can think whatever he wants. This is your life. You are the only person that is conscious of making the decisions in your life. No one else is going to make decisions for you. No one is coming to save you. It's up to you. You and you alone. And another thing is that you are going to die. And you need to constantly remember this, that one day you will not be able to consciously think about things anymore. I don't know what happens. No one knows. But you will not be in this skin and flesh anymore. So with that being said, you need to also realize that everyone else around you is going to die. So the people that criticize you, they're going to take that to their grave. It's not going to stay here forever. But you know what will? the regret of not doing something that you knew you could. Because you want to be on that deathbed with a smile on your face. Believe me, you want to be on that deathbed knowing you gave it your 100% every single second that you were awake. You do not want to regret. You do not want to sit in your last moments thinking, I could have done this, I should have done that, I would have done this if it wasn't for this. That's what I'm saying. That's the moment where you will regret, and you do not want that. So say fuck you to whoever wants to talk shit about you, whoever wants to criticize you, fuck them. That's it. It's done. They're gonna die. You're gonna die. Who cares, right? You have your answer. You need to just go ahead and do it. You want to start a YouTube video, you're afraid your voice is a little squeaky. Who gives a fuck? Your voice is squeaky. Get over it. You get over it. They're gonna say it. Your voice is squeaky. Because they want you to be self-conscious about that and, you know, be a little insecure about it because they're insecure. They're insecure. If someone talks shit about you, they are insecure, period, done. They are insecure about themselves and they see it in you, that you have the confidence and ability to own that insecurity and go ahead and do what you gotta do. And they don't like that. So they would rather talk shit behind the keyboard to make you feel like shit. See how that works? Once you realize the reason people are doing things, instead of just seeing what they're saying, you'll start to feel a whole lot better about what you're doing and the actions that you take. You just gotta be like, hey, I really annoy people like that. I guess I do. I guess I'm doing something right. If I annoy people, I know I'm doing something right. With that being said, I'm gonna end off this video. If you liked it or learned something, please stay along for this ride. I post videos all the time. And have a great night.